Hey Canucks fans, it is Canucks game day. It's the Canucks, it's the Devils. No Pettersson, but we do have Petan. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, March the 15th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. In my car, as usual, but I'm not in my usual spot outside my building. My parkade is so packed today. We have so many meetings going on in the building that I'm afraid if I actually drive out for 10 minutes, I'm not going to get my spot back. So I'm still at my parkade. Lighting's not the best, but the content will be high quality as always. Speaking of high quality, I hope the Canucks put in a high quality effort against the Devils tonight. For some reason, we cannot beat this team. We have lost to them 12 straight, and a lot of these games have been massive blowouts, including 7-2 we lost to them earlier this season, obviously in New Jersey. A team from the East, we played them once. Actually, it was not really this season, just a couple of weeks ago. You play a team in for the Eastern Conference, you play them once away and once at home. So yes, that was ugly. That was not a good one a few weeks ago. A 7-2 drubbing in New Jersey. It's not like New Jersey's good. They never make the playoffs. They're below us in the standings. Sure, they have nice pieces in Jack Hughes and in Nico Hischier and in others. But to a man, the Canucks are a better team, for sure. The standings say as much and dictate as much. But for whatever reason, Jack Hughes always gets the better of Quinn Hughes. The Devils always get the better of the Canucks. And we have not beaten the Devils since November of 2014. You guys, I was 40 years old back then. That was 7.5 years ago. That's crazy when you think about it. So 12 straight losses to the Devils. Let's call it lucky number 13, and let's say that the Canucks defeat the Devils tonight and break their slump. Now, to beat the Devils tonight, the Canucks are going to have to do it without Elias Pettersson. He's going to miss a second straight game. Bruce Boudreau seemed relatively confident that he would get him back soon. He wouldn't commit to Thursday, but he did say this is not a long-term injury. He did make some reference about he's dealt with some big-time injuries before. I'm not sure if he was talking about his wrist, which would be the most obvious one, or the concussion from a few years ago. But whether it's wrist, which likely it is, or head, or upper body, whatever it may be, he was skating again for a second straight day, so hopefully his return to the lineup is sooner as opposed to later. Speaking of injury, one other thing that I think about, Jason Dickinson placed on injured reserve. So with Dickinson out, the Canucks had, and placed on IR, they had one more roster spot. They already had Sheldon Rempel up with the Canucks, and now they also called up Nic Petan. Nic Petan, born in Delta, and basically playing his first regular season game for his childhood team, the team that he looked up to as a child, his hometown team, the Vancouver Canucks. So I'm excited for him. I actually thought that Petan was going to make this team out of training camp. He had a really good preseason. I kept saying, I remember preseason games, I would always compare Petan to Chiasson because they were kind of journeymen. Maybe Chiasson's had a bit of a better career. They played differently. Chiasson's a more big, rugged guy, A to B. Petan's a better skater, and I think more offensive skill. And I thought Petan was better in the preseason, but it was Chiasson that stuck with the team. But now Petan finally gets to play tonight, and I expect big things from him, actually. I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to score a hat trick or anything like that. It'd be great if he did. Rather, he's going to bring some offensive flair, and he already lined up on power play 2 at practice, which I'll get to in a second. So this is how the Canucks look like they're going to line up. We'll start from the back end. Demko in net, of course. Oyel with Myers, Hughes with Schenn, and Hunt with Hamonic. So the quick experiment that they've gone to in previous years of Hughes and Hamonic has now ended, especially after Hughes and Hamonic did not look good in the Sunday loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning, especially in the first period. They were on the ice for the 2 Tampa goals in the span of a minute and a half in the first 5 minutes of the game. And I talked about that before. So Hughes and Hamonic split up. So it's Hughes with Schenn. They played well together. And then Hunt with Hamonic. And then, of course, Oyel and Myers. Up front, a couple changes now with necessitated by PD being out and by basically Petan replacing Sheldon Rempel. So now we're going like this. We're going Miller between Pearson and Garland as a top line, Horvat, Besser, and Hoglander as your second line. Then Petan will center Podkolzin and Chiasson. Likely Chiasson as the right shot will be on the right side. So probably Podkolzin, Petan, Chiasson. That that line's interesting. Two kind of journeymen, and our young rookie Podkolzin, and then reunited after being split for one game, Mott, Lamico, and Highmore, and that is good news for Canucks fans. So I guess Garland's on top line, Besser's on the second line, Petan centering our third line, and then we have our wonderful utility line as well. So that's how the Canucks will line up. And then on special teams, on the power play, 4 of the 5 guys still the same. Besser in front of the net, Horvat in the bumper, Miller on the left flank, Hughes up top. And then for a second straight game, they're going to go OEL on the right side. And I get that he's calm with the puck. He makes good decisions. He's got a decent shot that gets to the net. But man, I think that's a perfect spot for Hoglander or Podkolzin, both left shot guys on that right side. Let one of them take PD's spot, even if they're just trying one-timers or making good passes. I'd really want to see one of Hoglander, Podkolzin instead of Ekman Larsson, but it will be OEL on that first unit. Second unit, bit of a dog's breakfast. You have Chase on in front of the net, Pearson in the bumper, Garland on the left flank. Petan will get to play on the right flank where he played in preseason and scored at least 1, if not 2 power play goals. And then Brad Hunt manning the point. Man, I like Hunt. He's local too, but I'd rather have OEL manning the point on the second unit and then putting Hoglander or Podkolzin on the first unit in OEL spot. So that's how the Canucks will line up tonight in terms of special teams. Tonight I'll be bowling. It's Tuesday night, and I'm bowling against Jacob's team. So it's a weird scheduling snafu where I'm playing against Jacob's team twice. So we're going to do a mic'd up video, but I kind of want to concentrate on the Canucks game too, well, as much as I can. So we will save our mic'd up video for next week. So I'm going to do a mic'd up against Jacob next week, and then the following week I'm actually bowling against Sean. So we could go back-to-back mic'd up bowling videos. Let me know in the chat if you want to see that again. I know I did one in the fall. You guys gave me some really good feedback. I think I had a lot of fun. Just it brings out a different side of me, a not so good bowling side of me. But yes, let me know if you want me to do some more bowling mic'd up videos. Put that in the comments below. Also in the comments below, I need a score prediction, and I need a first Canucks goal scorer. I know the Canucks have lost the last 2 games against Washington in extra time and then Tampa, but they're going to win. They're going to break this New Jersey Devils streak. This is ridiculous. So let's go. Let's say they break it in a big way too. I'm going 5-1 Canucks. I know there's probably no chance that's going to happen, but I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm optimistic. 5-1 Vancouver, and Connor Garland, newly minted on the first line, he will score the first Canucks goal. So give me your score prediction. Give me your first Canucks goal scorer. Want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link in my video descriptions. And Advanced City Experts Real Estate Group. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. And to members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, and Hall of Fame members Jens95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, HNSF Fangirl Gaming, Smooth Groove, and Carol Bovenlander. Thank you for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. And speaking of members, Coach Rob, longtime franchise member, he'll be at the game tonight. This is a game that he originally won back in November, courtesy of Advanced City Experts and Jason Lim. But he got basically reined in. He couldn't get out of Abbotsford. So he good on Jason for supplying another pair of tickets. Rob is going tonight. So Coach Rob, enjoy the game tonight. And I can't wait for you to see a 5-1 Canucks win with Connor Garland scoring the first goal. All right, friends, subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Become a member or upgrade if you'd like to. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Score prediction, first Canucks goal scorer. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And if you made it this far to the very end of this video, why don't you put in the chat, because I'm bowling tonight, type the word strike. Put the word strike. All caps, even better. Strike, all caps, not type all caps. Type the word strike in all caps if you got this far. Okay, friends, God bless, and go Canucks go.